Hi guys, welcome back to season 2 of EPs and LPs. Yay! So, I'm Koks and I am super excited to be bringing you guys season 2 of EPs and LPs. Right, before I get into it, EPs, LPs, EPs, LPs, what the hell is an EP? What the hell is an LP? What does it mean?
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
No, it's not. It
Gets the people going.
There's so many different pronunciations and variations of the name of the podcast that I've heard. And I was going to actually, in season 2, explain the name of the podcast and tell people, tell you guys what an EP is, what an LP is, and tell you guys why I picked the name. But you know what? There's no need for that anymore because I am happy to announce that the name of the podcast is changing. Yippee! Round of applause for EPs and LPs, guys. So, Seth Boy is here. Seth Boy says hi. Say hi, Seth Boy. Say hi. Okay. Right. The name of the podcast is changing in season 2. But before I announce the new name for EPs and LPs, I would like to get into a little bit about season 1, our first season, and just let you guys know what it was about. I will also address the fact that it's just me on season 2, so it's just gonna be me and you guys on season 2. Season 1 was Koks and Obi. Season 2 going forward is just gonna be Koks. So I'm gonna talk about that as well. But before I do that, let me get into it for season 1. So season 1 of EPs and LPs was about bringing you guys amazing new artists. It was about bringing you guys amazing new music. It was about introducing you guys to new types of music, new types of Afrobeats that was slightly different to what is on the charts, but just as good as what is on the charts. So it was really about bringing attention to these amazing artists and their really amazing music in Lagos. So I moved to Lagos from London 2 years ago, and when I moved here and I started, I was hanging out with someone that was in the music industry, and he had mentioned how difficult it is for these new artists to get attention in Lagos. And I was just there what the hell? These guys are so good. Why? So that's why I'm like, no, people need to hear these guys. People need to see these guys. They are really good. They're in Lagos making amazing music. It's one of the most difficult things to do, to create in Lagos. But they're here, they're doing it, they're bringing amazing sounds to people. For season 1, there was just so much good music in season 1. We brought our listeners so much amazing music. There was Afro Soul by Still Soul and Tariq. There was Afro Reggae from Angelica Bell. There was Afro Emo from Dero Magic. There's Afro R&B from Lottie. There's Audio Therapy from Kezia. There was just so much amazing stuff in season 1, and I'm like, this exists, guys. This is here. We are literally in the middle of this really good music. What are we doing with it? We need to put it out there. We need to show people that it's not only what is on the charts that is good. There's more to Afrobeat than what is on at the Grammys and what is on the charts. There's more to Afrobeat than Afropop, basically. Afropop is good, but there's so much more to it. To me, the way I see it, Afrobeat is like an iceberg, right? And Afropop is literally the tip of the iceberg. There's just so much amazing music, Afro-based music to discover under the iceberg. And it's like, guys, like, are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? So that is literally why I literally had to start the podcast, to bring people amazing Afro-based music, Afro music, African music, Nigerian music, Lagos music, Port Harcourt music, all that good stuff. I just had to bring it to you guys. That was the whole point of season 1. There was another part of season 1 that was also bringing you guys the creatives. So we wanted to link a bit of the music and then the behind the scenes of the music. So it's going to be the music, and then it was going to be how the music is created. Because when we met with the artists, we asked them about their journey, their creative process, all of that. We wanted there to be a view into, we wanted to tell you guys about the artists as people and their process as well, the behind the scenes. We met with Molo, who's a promoter for Green Camp in Lagos, and he also puts on a show, an annual show for really great artists in Lagos. So this is what we wanted to bring to you guys. That was the whole idea behind season 1. After doing all of that for season 1, I'm meeting all those amazing artists. I'm bringing you guys all that good music. Even I discovered a lot of things about Afrobeats. Like the genres that I didn't even know existed, I discovered it in season 1. So that's what got me thinking that, you know what, I'm actually going to now focus more on Afrobeats as a genre itself. I love what Afrobeats is doing these days. It's amazing. I want to see Afrobeats grow. And this is music. Afrobeats is music that I grew up on. So I grew up in Lagos. I was born in Lagos, raised in Lagos, lived here till I was 14 years old. And then I moved to the UK. I grew up on Afrobeats. Like, that's what we listened to. There were those TV channels, and it was just, that's just all we played. That's what we wanted to listen to. Like, so my age group, right? I'm a vintage Gen Z. I'm in my 30s. And that means back then, what did we have? We had P Square, we had Weird MC, we had, who else are these like really good artists that we had back then? But like, those are the guys that we grew up on. We had like Idris Abdulkarim, we had Tony Tertwila with You Don't Hit My Car. Like, we were in the advent of Afrobeats, like the awakening of Afrobeats, just like literally when Afrobeats just started being Afrobeats. That's when I grew up. So I grew up on Afrobeats. Afrobeats is life to me. And even after I moved to the UK, so after 14, few years after that, what we started hearing again was Wizkid, Neo Dwellegba, what's this song again? Emma Damiduro, Davido. So those were the songs that like just sparked up that Afrobeats thing in us. So I've basically been Afrobeats babe my whole life. I love Afrobeats. That's my thing. Like, I will listen to any other genre, but I will always come back to Afrobeats. That's just where, that's home, that's where I'm comfortable. That's probably why I moved back to Nigeria as well. But that's a story for another day. So what I'm trying to basically say is that I can't wait to just dive back into it and just rediscover Afrobeats for the rich, amazing, all-encompassing, deep, spiritual, vibesy, lit genre that it is. That's what I'm trying to do for season 2. And obviously, who are the people bringing us this amazing music? It's artists. So yes, I'm gonna be meeting with artists, and I'm gonna be still bringing on people and talking about their music. But now we're talking about the granddaddy of them all. We're talking about Afrobeats. Because to me, that is the OG genre. To any genre in this world, Afrobeats is the daddy, okay? Afrobeats birthed all of these children. Any genre in the world, even classical music, Afrobeats did it. I don't care, quote me anywhere. Okay, even classical music, that's Afrobeats right there. So I'm saying all this to say I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be lit, okay? You wanna be here. You wanna be right here with me on the podcast. Actually, now I'm gonna get into announcing the name, which I feel like I've already explained. So I'm gonna need, let me sit down properly for this one. Right. The name of my podcast, season 2 of what was EPs and LPs, the name of the podcast is now going to be Speaking of Afrobeats. Yay! Let me hear some noise. Let me make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise, said boy. Yay! Said boy is up here again. Oh, it's gonna be distracting me. Say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. Look over there. Look over there. Right, so the podcast is going to be called Speaking of Afrobeats because that's literally what I'm here to do. I'm here to talk about Afrobeats and everything that is going on in there, what it's about, new sounds that's emerging, new artists that's emerging, Afrobeats news, Afrobeats opinions, Afrobeats this, Afrobeats that, everything about it. This is me looking at Afrobeats like I'm the daddy now.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
It's me and Afrobeats now, just locking in eyes. So that's what I'm doing for season 2, and I'm super duper excited. I can't wait to do it. I just feel like it is going to be amazing. I can't wait to bring you guys all of this amazing topics, conversations, questions, music, every single goddamn thing is gonna be in there. So yeah, there it is. Speaking of Afrobeats, I've been bursting to say the name of this podcast. It's been so, I don't know how to keep a secret. And I just want to just let it out. So it's been really difficult just keeping it in. But the podcast is now going to be called Speaking of Afrobeats. Yay. So,
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
hi guys. Welcome back to season 2 of the Speaking of Afrobeats podcast. I'm Koks. I feel like we know each other now. If you don't, maybe you should get to know each other. I'm Koks. I'm going to be bringing you Speaking of Afrobeats podcast. I'm looking forward to bringing you Speaking of Afrobeats podcast. Next thing I said I was going to address is the fact that it's just me now. Season 1, EPs and LPs, it was me and Obi bringing you guys all this good music, but now it's gonna be just me. So why did that happen? Reason for that, sometimes life is just lifing and there's not much anyone else can do about it. There's not much anybody can do about it. That's just what happened with Obi being a co-host on the podcast. But Obi's still there. You're probably gonna see him around sometimes. Who knows? But as a host, it's just gonna be me, and I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to actually meeting and actually getting to know viewers and audiences this second season. I feel like it's time to start doing that. With season 1, it was all highs, Koks, Obi, but now I definitely want to start getting to know some of our listeners. So that's something I'm looking forward to for season 2. Another thing I'm looking forward to season 2 is actually focusing on Afrobeats and having these wonderful conversations. Actually is what I'm more looking forward to, having wonderful conversations about Afrobeats, talking about Afrobeats, boosting Afrobeats, giving it the attention that it deserves, and watching it grow, being part of that growth. I'm really looking forward to it. All of that, I can't wait to do it for season 2. Most of all, I'm looking forward to meeting our audiences and actually talking to you guys, hearing people's opinions, what they think of music that's been released. I want to hear, I love opinions. I love it. I love giving my opinion. I love hearing opinion. I love having conversations. I love talking. So I can't wait to do all of that. And it's about Afrobeats. So Yes, bring me in. That's what we're gonna be doing for season 2. Can't wait for it. Yeah, it's me, it's your girl Koks. Let me see, is there anything else I'm missing out? So yeah, basically to summarize, to bring it all together, EPs and LPs, we did good in season 1. Now it's time to do great, and that is what I'm gonna be doing in season 2. I feel like season 1 started off nicely, all of this discovery, everything, and then it's like season 2, I'm like, okay, wait, I'm gonna focus. I want to focus, and I want that focus to be on Afrobeats, and that's what I'm gonna be doing. So looking forward to all of that. Most of all, I'm looking forward to the conversation. Hopefully there's no bass. I don't like bass. I don't like stress. I don't like stress. Any conversation is, to me, is talk your own, let me talk my own. No need for, but I'm really excited. I know Nigerians can get very, very heated, very into it, but yeah, we're gonna keep it cute, we're gonna keep it sweet, we're gonna keep it insightful, we're gonna keep it exciting, we're gonna keep it fun. I'm actually looking forward to bringing on some of my friends. I'm gonna call out his name, Omar. I'm really looking forward to bringing Omar on the pod. Omar is the most Delulu raver I've ever met. He's a huge Rima fan, and me and Omar have gotten into it sometimes. In some of his music conversations, I cannot wait to bring it to you guys and to challenge him on this podcast. Yeah, Omar. But yeah, I'm gonna be bringing on some of my friends as well, and just asking them, talking to them about music, having conversations about Afrobeats, and talking about our Afrobeats experience. My first episode of the second season is going to be about Afrobeats and all its children. So yeah, looking forward to that one. Yeah, so guys, this is me, Koks, the baddest, the cutest. I know you've noticed I pride myself on being a baddie. So you're gonna be seeing more of my very, very cute face in season 2. I can't wait to meet you guys and actually start getting to know people, start getting to know audience, listeners, start talking to you guys, all of that. Love it, can't wait. Yeah, see you guys on the first episode of season 2 of the Speaking of Afrobeats podcast. I cannot wait. Oh my god. See you guys soon. Bye. Say bye to the people. Say bye to the people. Tell them bye. No, look this way. There you go. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Up. Up. Look. Say bye. Say bye, Safe Boy. Safe Boy is going to be my first guest. Yes? You're my first guest. All right, sit. Sit. Hi, Safe Boy. Hi, Safe Boy. Do you like Afrobeats? Who's your favorite Afrobeats artist? Why is it Davido? What's your favorite song?